Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Last watch along of 2024. We are wrapping up the year in what has been a great year for the channel. Quite a disappointing year for Manchester United. Last game of the season, Newcastle at Old Trafford in the Premier League. Massive, these 3 points. Are we going to get them? Lots of fans like Jeff in the chat right now. Not so confident, and neither am I, if I'm going to be honest. But yeah, Manchester United against Newcastle, and there's a lot of talking points to be had. But welcome to the channel, and welcome to the stream. If you are new here, please make sure to like the stream so it can get out to more people, and subscribe. And if you've been here before, wagwan everybody. Yeah, Lissandro Martinez captains the side today as well. But let's quickly get through these chats. So Maya's in the chat. Hey, welcome to the chat, Maya. Let us know who you support, where you're from, and your predictions for tonight if you are still in the chat. Jeff, there we go. Here we go, says Jeff. The final game of a disappointing year, 100%. Need to change our fortunes. Yeah, Casemiro and Eriksen in midfield, and Maguire in defense, who always leaks goals. 5-0 for Newcastle. Hi Josh, hope you're good. Let's hope for a big night at Old Trafford. Come on United. Well, judging by what you said, it could be a big night, just not a good one. 5-0 is a really, really bold prediction. I'm going to get to my prediction in a second. But wow, very, very bold from Jeff early doors. Let's get to the lineup quickly. So Andre Onana obviously starts in goal. De Ligt, Maguire and Martinez. So De Ligt for Yara switch. Maguire still plays in the central half role. Casemiro and Eriksen are the pivot, which Jeff mentioned there. Xerxes and Ahmad in the 10s. Xerxes in the 10, which is interesting. And then Højlund up front. Now, there's a few talking points here. One is De Ligt is back in the 11, so Yara bench, I'm put to the bench. Still think De Ligt, Yara, and Martinez are our best partnership, but he's opted for De Ligt. He's opted for Maguire and De Ligt on the right-hand side. Mazraoui and Delo at wingbacks. Very happy with Mazraoui. Delo is always a liability in this season, and so I'm not very happy with Delo at left wing back. Casemiro and Eriksen is an interesting pivot, which I think is going to have more of the talking points, so we're going to get to that in a second. But Xerxes in the 10. Now, Xerxes, Amran did come up with some quotes in the interview that I just watched now, saying that he's identified that Xerxes is not a number 10. He's identified that he doesn't think Xerxes works well in the 10, but he sees lots of potential and creativity between the lines, and that's what a player that needs to play in the left 10 should do. I actually think Xerxes might have a great game here in that left 10 position. I think that is definitely a position that suits him way more than a number 9 role, and so I am actually quite keen to see him. Marcus Rashford on the bench as well, which is obviously probably the biggest talking point of this game. Casemiro Eriksen pivot. That's an interesting one. No Kobbie Mainoo. Ugarte and Bruno obviously out of the team. That's why Lissandro Martinez is captaining. I actually don't mind the Casemiro and Eriksen partnership. I think as a partnership, they've been better than what we can make with Kobbie. I still think Kobbie is our best midfielder there, but I don't think Kobbie suits either of them particularly great. And maybe give Kobbie some rest as well. But yeah, definitely a weakness in our side, Casemiro and Eriksen. But we've seen Casemiro and Kobbie do not work. First half has started, by the way. If you guys are following along. But yeah, let's hope for a positive game and a positive start. And I'm hoping for Rashford minutes. I'm really hoping this isn't his farewell game, but it's very likely it is. And I'm hoping he gets some minutes and a great ovation from the United crowd. But yeah, that's unfortunate. Good touch by Eriksen. Good touch by Xerxes. Ball in. Newcastle have already got off to a good start here by Onana. That's Onana's ball and he keeps it. Joe Linton. Good win by Casemiro. Great win by Joe Linton again. Good challenge by Amad Diallo. Brighton have scored. And Ingara. Lewis Dunk. Flip's sake. Sao Pedro, can you flipping score a goal? You're in my FPL for a reason. Here to watch you ruin your New Year's spirits. Bro. Oh, yeah, my prediction. My prediction is 3-1 Newcastle. But, yeah, I'm hoping for a differential. I don't wanna predict a win and be wrong, so. Oh, Mazraoui's lost it. Yeah, but yeah. Will Rashford play any part? Ooh, Mazraoui's won that. Or if Eriksen can set him. No, that's going to be Xerxes. Xerxes lost the ball. Will Rashford play any part? If so, imagine the crowd reaction. I think the crowd. You got to understand this. This lad's bank born and bred. He's been the poster boy for the last 10 years, like last 8-9 years. Like, Mark, I hate the narrative and the hate that comes towards Rashford, man. It's actually so false and it's so disgusting to see, in my opinion. But yeah, he doesn't deserve to be leaving on a bad note for United. Sometimes it's right for the time to be done, and the era of a player to be done at United, the story, but. He doesn't deserve. I mean, he's getting more hate than Sancho did when he left, and like, just think of all the things. The kid broke his back for the club. The kid, I don't know, man. Lewis Hall puts the ball in. Oh my word! What a header! What a ball and what a header! 1-0. Oh my word! What a goal by Newcastle! You've got to just applaud it. Flip's sake, man. Well, instantly behind. Maguire at the back for what? For what? I think it's just a brilliant ball. Is he offside? Yeah, I think he's on. Lewis Hall, brilliant ball in. Loops it so perfectly above Maguire and everyone. One of Maguire or Sandra Martinez has got to get tighter to him. It's the deflection of Mazraoui that takes it so well, and Isak does not miss those. Is this offside? I don't think it is. And the Rotter started. Yeah, Jeff did predict 5-0, and that early doors looks like it. Yeah, that's onside. We're here with Rasmus Højlund and Joshua Zirkzee when Newcastle have players like Alexander Isak. Goodness me. Maybe we actually need to get relegated to start the rebuild properly, says Ellis. Oh dear, says Tim. Oh dear indeed. Rasmus with a horrible touch. We need an established striker, man. That's what we need. None of this prospect nonsense. We need an established goal scorer. Someone who can guarantee us 20 goals a season. Alexander Murphy. Or Jacob Murphy, sorry. Gimaresh. Now Isaac. That's going to be Eriksen's ball. And now Hoyland. That's a foul on Hoyland. I feel like defending against Hoyland's pretty easy. Because you know what he's going to do. 1-0 to Ipswich. That's crazy. Maguire useless again, yet everyone's saying playing well. He's a joke. No, it's the looping. I get it, but I feel like it's Maguire agenda. I get the point, Jeff, but the deflection of Mazraoui made it impossible for Maguire to win that. You can make an argument that maybe one of him or Martinez should get closer to Isaac, but if anybody's going to get closer, it probably should be Martinez, so I feel like more the blame should be on Martinez. The only thing is Martinez is more of the likable player, so most people will go for Maguire because Maguire is the easy target. But there's not, apart from maybe getting closer to the man, there's nothing you can do about it. It's a terrible deflected goal, terrible deflected cross, and Isaac makes no mistake there. But no, that's not on Maguire, and he has been. He's always got a mistake in him. Still think he should be sold by the club, but he's still been by far playing better than the likes that we have. Like Martinez has had a shocking season so far. I'd say De Ligt has been our best centre back. Yara's looked pretty solid, but Maguire's also not put really a foot wrong, apart from a couple times. Too much from Christian Eriksen there. United fans always playing the blame game. Yeah, bro. It is. We're not ready for a rebuild. Our fans are too fickle. Our fans are. I'm not talking about the fans in the chat, by the way. I'm talking about just in general. Just our fans. They're very temperamental. So when something happens, then everything's a spiral. When we lose one game, we are gonna get. When we lose one game with the worst team in the world, when we win one game with the best team in the world, it's a cycle of United fans. Mazraoui plays amazing all season. Kobe plays amazing all season. He's 19. He has 1-2 bad games, and now people are telling him he doesn't work in this armor system. He should be sold. All of that nonsense. Like, we can never have a proper rebuild if we're really considering getting rid of one of the best young prospects in English football right now, or football in general for that. Gimaresh. Bruno G, controlling player. Nobody can get tight to him. Can't wait until Rashford plays 10 minutes when we're losing. He comes off and then he comes on. We still lose the game, and then they'll blame somehow United fans will blame Rashford for the game for the loss. Oh my word! Brilliant play by Anthony Gordon. Joe Linton over the bar. Here's the Sandro Martinez. Not an agenda against Maguire. Just check out how many goals. Just check out how many goals we leak. When he plays, the stats don't lie. No, I'm not sticking up for Maguire. I'm just saying in recent games. I completely agree. Maguire's always got a mistake in him. He's always going to be a liability for United. He should not be at United. And he should be nowhere near the club. And he's nowhere near the solution long term. And I would never keep him. But like blaming him for that goal or like saying that he's been the worst centre back of the season. He's really not. Like Martinez for me has been by far the worst centre back of the season. I think if he doesn't start fixing up soon, we might need to look to, because we had one good season. He had a bad injury, came back, played a couple of good games, then got injured again, and then Isak's absolutely done everyone. How has he sent on both Dele and Mazraoui? Jacob Murphy will keep that in. Oh my word, Bruno G has made the run. Out by Casemiro. Good play by Højlund. But no hold-up play. Here's Tonali. Newcastle controlling play early on. Lewis Hall. He's got inside. Ahmad's done well to defend that and given it straight to Onana. And Casemiro's dived in. He's not won anything, and now he's out of position. Now Bruno G. It's one thing you can counter Casemiro to do. Miss the ball, miss the 50-50. Oh, Gordon should score at the back post. Oh. Anthony Gordon sends it out wide there. Xerxes down on the floor here now. What's happening here? Head collision? Oh no, it's elbow from Tonali into the face. Ball in. Out by Kieran Trippier, that is. Good win by Casemiro. Now the low. Casemiro plays it back to Eriksen. No threat from United attacking wise. Definitely threat defensively, but they're threatening their own fans. Don't know what Martin is going for there. He's reaching for Højlund. Casemiro sends it wide. Oh, it's not going to reach Mazraoui, is it? Dan Burns done brilliantly there. United are so awful playing out from the back, man. It's absolutely tragic. Onana to Delit, then Onana sends it wide to Martinez. Martinez gave it to Delo, and then Eriksen just booted it. Azraoui wins it and gives it to Casemiro. Now Højlund gives it to Eriksen. No, he's lost it. Way too slow for the modern game. Christian Eriksen. And now Alexander Isak is in, and Maguire's way too slow. But thank goodness. I don't know how he went for a chip there. Here's De Ligt again. Ahmad, we need to get Ahmad more on the ball. We haven't really seen him much. Oh, now he's lost it. He's actually been pickpocketed there. Now Jacob Murphy. We've given it away cheaply again. I'm just angry because it's Old Trafford, yet Newcastle clearly wanted more, and it's only been 50 minutes, yet no desire, hunger for United. I know. I'm also angry, and these players need to give. But like, it's pointless scapegoating each player. It's pointless every single goal. Like, I don't do the whole like every single goal. Oh, blame this, scream at this player. It's like it's all of them. All of them need to be sold, man. They're a bunch of lazy, self-centered players. Oh, if they put it again. Another goal. Joel Linton with the header. It's 2 headers, 2 crosses, 2 headers. Barely even 20 minutes gone. And it's 2-0. Get them gone, man. These players deserve absolutely nothing. Don't get me wrong here, Rashford is a United legend, however, his levels have dropped off massively, hence being hated currently. I think if he had left beginning of the season, his reputation at United would have been good. Now he's been the scapegoat and the hated player for years and years and years now. It's not just happened in the last 2 years. Both him and Martial. Pogba is also a player that they used to scapegoat. Once you become one of the biggest faces in Manchester United, everybody starts blaming you. It's why people started blaming De Gea very, very easily. When De Gea didn't need to be forced out of the club. He was goalkeeper wasn't even close to our biggest problem, but De Gea got sold. Martial, Pogba. United fans like to scapegoat the most high profile players because it's easiest. It's why that there's eventually going to be people that turn on Kobe. There's going to be eventually people that turn on Ahmad. There's definitely going to be people that turn on. There's already people that turn on Højlund. Players like Bruno, they've turned on Bruno. It's the life of a United fan and life as United, and he doesn't deserve being treated that way. But hopefully when he leaves the club, he'll be able to experience what proper love is. But yeah, if you identify the 20 biggest problems at United, Rashford isn't even one of them. If you look, I'd argue top 30 problems, and I still find 30 bigger problems than Marcus Rashford at the club. Yes, I feel like there's more of an argument to say whether Marcus Rashford or not is a problem at the club more than which maybe he is, but even let's say subjectively he is, right? He's nowhere near. There's still at least 30 to 50 problems that are bigger than him right now that need to be sorted out at the club, and he's been like, once Rashford leaves, it's not like all of a sudden United's gonna get better. It's not like when Rashford leaves, all of a sudden things are gonna just start thriving. That's not how that works. Rashford hasn't been in the last four squads, and we've fair play. We beat City, but we lost 3-0 to Bournemouth and we lost 2-0 to Wolves. But nobody mentions that. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm just, if he does go, I hope he finds a club that loves him, treats him well, and yeah, it's yeah. Regardless of what team he joins or the form he has, regardless of what team he joins or the form, oh, you're just adding to your point. I thought you were saying something else. No, he'll absolutely smash it at a different club. I wouldn't be surprised if in a couple of seasons, Ahmad is slowly starting to drop off. It's just the being part of Manchester United, it infects you. Fans get to you. It's fans turn on you. They're not there forever. And they're fickle. United fans are hella fickle. There's no loyalty with you. There's loyalty to the club. There's no loyalty to. But even the loyalty to the club, it's like there's loyalty to the club, but they never do. They never do what's best for the club. They just want a short-term fix. We need to accept as United that we are a mid-table club. We can't be hanging on to the days of Sir Alex. We can't be hanging on to okay, Hoyland's not in there. We can't be holding on to the days of Sir Alex and winning Premier Leagues and being that big like mega club anymore. We're not that anymore. That was what's that? It's 2025 next year in like 2 days. That was 14 years ago. We need to accept we're a mid-table club. We need to accept that Villa and Newcastle and Forest are better than us right now. We need to accept that we are on the level of a Brighton or a Crystal Palace or something. We need to accept that fact. And then once we do, we can start making decisions in the club that allows us to progress forward. And then from there we can build. Because United fans will see form like this or whatever, which and then start. I mean, obviously it's early in Amram's thing, but if this was 2 seasons later, and this was the form, then United fans would start turning on Amram. Whereas if you would never look at a Bournemouth, for example, and say and their manager would turn on them for this run of results. It's just how it is, and they know they're going to be better for it. That's why Nottingham Forest are in the position they are now. Is because they waited and they did their time, and now they're reaping the rewards of their rebuild. And we need to accept that we're a mid-table club, and then we need to stop. We need to accept that that's the position we're going to be in, and then it's going to be a slow process. It's going to be a 3 to 5 year process. It's going to take time. It's going to take pain. It's going to take losses. It's going to take lots of different things. Goodness me, it was off his arm as well. Wasn't even off his head, Joe Linton. It was actually shouldn't have been a goal. This is a horror show. You're right, Josh. Problems run deeper. Exactly. But unfortunately, most United fans are very close-minded. I think our community does a good job in not being so close-minded, but especially on the online space, they're so close-minded, and everything needs to be now. It needs to be instant success. They want instant success, and that's why it's that kind of toxicity that's going to keep this club in disarray for years and years to come. Heads down again, graveyard shift up front, disgrace. I can't be arsed with this, man. Nonsense that. Yes, he hasn't got anything, but deflection, yeah. There isn't a single Manchester United player that is worth defending. Save your energy, honestly. Only players I would defend is Kobe and Ahmad. And Yara. Bruno isn't perfect, but he's the least of our problems. I honestly just hope we don't get relegated. Oh, goodness. Another in-swinger from against United, but that time it was Anana. Trippier trying to score from the corner flag, which would sound ridiculously stupid until you realise that we've conceded 2 of those direct corners in like the last. Oh. We can't go into 25-26 season with Lisandro Martinez starting games regularly. By the way, he's finished. I wish Licha could give me a few inches of height because this is getting ridiculous, man. Might as well stick Collier and Kunkonki on. Martinez, Casemiro, and Ericsson couldn't be playing any worse if they tried. Eric Ten Hag signings, man. Yeah, Martinez isn't the player he once was. Brilliant partnership with Varane, but we don't have that anymore, and I don't think he's got the minerals to play in a back 3 anymore, I'll be real. Ahmad, good play. I haven't got Ahmad on as much as probably needed. Villa have scored. Ollie Watkins penalty. Oh, João Pedro did get the assist. Never mind. Let's go. Newcastle winning everything at the moment. Oh my word. Ericsson weak as hell. Great challenge by Delo, to be fair. Corner to Newcastle. How are we supposed to go forward as a club when they're wanting to save 40,000 on the owners keep taking dividends and massive debt remains? This long-term pain won't improve in the next decade. I know. And the cost cutting from Ineos. Ineos need to be called out, by the way. They have done jack crap since coming in. Absolutely nothing. They've only made problems worse. Glazers are still in charge. We're still in massive debt. We're making the wrong decisions, giving Erik Ten Hag new contracts, sacking him, getting a new director of football, then sacking him 5 months into his job. Cut costing, getting rid of Sir Alex as an ambassador of the club. Like, it's all a shambles at the club, man. It's all a shambles. Ball in again. Dan Burn should score. It's another header. Isaac tries to get the angles. Now here's Gordon. Oh, Fabian Shaw. And now Isaac has won it. Oh my word. It's surely offside. Isaac's saying no, but my word, what a rocket. But it's all Newcastle. All Newcastle. Is it offside? It looked very offside. Oh my word. It's not. Oh no, it is. What a rocket though. Brilliant goal. What a play he is, Alexander Isak. I would love him at United, but I don't think he would downgrade from Newcastle to United. I mean, we might be in the championship next season. People wanted Xerxes over Tony. Tonali. Oh, Anthony Gordon, Tonali. Oh, he's hit it in the inside of the post. Should be 3-0. Everything Newcastle do deserves to be 3-0 up. Oh. Easily won by Newcastle again. This is absolutely stinky, man. This is absolute crap. The midfield is crap, too slow. We have teams shooting from their corners against us now. Newcastle haven't even cashed in their free set piece goal yet. How is it possible for every new season to be our worst season? Kobe Main is joining with it in instantly. Everyone can see the problems already. Poor ball by Ahmad. Someone is already early substitution from Ruben Amorim. Xerxes off already. Xerxes off already. Wow. Statement there by Ruben Amorim. That's interesting, man. I actually think Kobe's going to play in the pivot and then Eriksson further forward. Here's Rasmus Højlund. Oh, he's missed it. He's missed it. First shot of the game, Rasmus Højlund. Should score. If that went in, we might have been in for the run. Might have been in for a run in. A little bit of encouragement compared to what we've seen. Højlund, now Ahmad. Brilliant win by Joe Linton. But it's a foul on Højlund. Xerxes hooked up to 30 minutes and the fans cheered him off. He has now walked into the changing rooms. This is absolutely embarrassing. Amorim won't make it till August. Xerxes off after 32 minutes straight down the tunnel. I'd say that's his United career over. Wow. Shocking. Glad Amorim made the sub. Would be 4 or 5-0 down already. The domination for Newcastle was crazy. Delo's giving the ball away there. That Xerxes, this Xerxes signing was actually completely useless. 40 million, you know. As a rival fan, this is the worst Manchester United side I've ever seen. Fans should storm the pitch. Low key. Bro, sell Højlund, Xerxes, and whoever else we need to sell, and get me Isak, man. This guy is elite. Cross into United's box equals automatic goal. What happened to these players? This is Frank. As I said, Casemiro and Eriksson don't work out. Don't work. Midfield out run time and time again. Højlund, damn, we needed that. He's come back out. Joshua Xerxes. Ahmad. Oh, he's giving it away again. Martinez. Martinez, ball over to Mazraoui. Almost brilliant play, but foul by Mazraoui. Welcome to United, where heroes are turned into zeros. Yeah, someone told Xerxes to get back out there and sit on the bench. Xerxes stinker and hooked. He's gone in January. That hurt to see him. That hurt to see him walk away like that. He's a human being. He's very embarrassed, man. Sunday League defending Liverpool might recreate the 7-0. I think it might be way more than 7-0, I'll be real. Certain club are losing against Ipswich. Oh, Jordanton almost found a beauty of a ball. Martinez. Hoyland's movement up front is the worst I've ever seen. We play at Anfield on Sunday, you know. Hoyland wins the throw-in. Casemiro's put it into Rosed. Marcus Rashford's going to be coming on. Oh, he's just warming up. Manchester United is so bad. Get them all gone, man. Nana gone. Delit gone. Maguire gone. Martin is gone. Oh, Isaac. Casemiro gone. Ericsson gone. Hoyland gone. Xerxes gone. Mount gone. Bruno gone. I'm trying to think what other crap is in our squad. We need a rebuild from the top. Lenny Yoro, he can stay. Garnacho gone. Anthony gone. Malacia gone. Bayenda gone. Delo gone. Agate. Look, I don't know. When you look at teams who have done the rebuild, you wouldn't look at a team like at New Forest and think those individual players are good enough to challenge for the league, and yet they are close to top four. Zero passion for the badge anymore. There's no passion. I only see Ahmad. I see that has passion for the badge. The rest, nothing. Ahmad is a lad from Ivory Coast who came from Atlanta, and he plays like he's been at Manchester United all his life. Explain that. But yet, Maguire been at the club for 6 years. No. Hoyland been at the club for 2. No. I think Casemiro cares. He's just not good enough. Garnacho's too self-centered. Rashford's off his game. Cobby's never really been too passionate, but he kind of plays very nonchalant. Brilliant player, but I still think I think it's too early to. I think Cobby does care. Ericsson, he's washed. Mount, I think he also cares. He just Casemiro's done well. He's giving that away, as I say that. Delit sends it up. That's going to be Hoyland's. Ericsson, way too weak in midfield. Lewis Hall. It's time to have a conversation about the Sandra Martinez. I don't know what this vibe of this game is just dead, man. I don't even want to watch this. I just want to go to bed. I genuinely, this is painful to watch. I wasn't looking forward to watching United tonight, but it was still like, you know what, we may be able to do something. Everything is dead right now. Fair play to the fans in the stadium for making it worthwhile. It's just shocking, man. I actually can't put into words what I'm feeling. This feels like the players have given up on a manager that's close to getting sacked. But it's weird because this manager has just come in. That's the vibe. You know, when you're like, this feels worse than what West Ham... we've get Cobby. Oh my word, we don't deserve to do anything. We've been given a gift and we've thrown it away. Sums up Manchester United, man. And Casemiro screaming at Cobby Mainoo. Shocking, man. Benfica needs a coach, and Amorim is perfect as Ruar gets out. Welcome to the stream, but shocking take, I'll be real. Shocking take. Maybe it's a joke, though. Fair enough. But if it's any Ruben Amorim slander, then that's a violation of Ruben Amorim. Says Donny. Fair play. Liverpool fans can gloat all they want now. Being a United fan's hard, man. I'm genuinely considering, do I put my son through this pain? Might just keep him away from football. Keep him to UFC and boxing, and that's it. But then again, I've endured so much pain with that. I'm an Izzy fan. I've been there with the highs with Izzy, but I'm in the I'm in the lows at the moment. Lots of boos in the stadium. 2-0 halftime. 2-0 Newcastle. The decision making in this team is bloody shambles. Eyes are bleeding. Mainu coming on should have started. We're so finished. Now that's a proper manager. I reckon we'll only bring in a left wing back in January if Rashford is sold. It's all a shambles, man. Useless defenders, useless midfielders, useless attackers. What a club. How dare this fan base boo Xerxes? Disgusting lot. Not his fault we're losing. Yeah. Xerxes was nowhere near the worst player on that pitch, by the way. Nowhere near. Rashford comes off the bench and scores a hat-trick. If Rashford comes off the bench and scores a hat-trick, all is forgiven, Starboy. Unfortunately, that's just not going to happen. We are dearly missing Manu Ugarte. Starting Casemiro and Eriksen was a complete failure. At least Manchester United only need 18 more points to hit the magic 40-point number to ensure safety. I don't even know if we're going to get that 18 points. 22 points from 19 games. $22 freaking points. How the hell do you get 22 points from 19 games? We're 7 points off relegation. We're 7 points off relegation, and we're 23 points off the top. 7 points of relegation and 10 behind 5th. 7 points of relegation and 13 behind 4th. There's not a single world in where we finish Champions League. I don't even think there's a world in where we finish European competitions. All focus needs to be on the Europa League now. All focus. We need a garage sale at Old Trafford and sell 90% of this team and free up FFP wages. So hopefully we can get some quality into this team. We need to accept that we're a mid-table club. We need to buy in players that have potential to grow with Amorim and grow the squad, and then we need to endure 2 or 3 seasons of below 8th place finishes. We need to stick with the manager and stick with his players, and we need to allow them to build. That's what we need to do. I'm fine finishing in those positions if it means that we're getting somewhere. I'm fine having a Nottingham Forest rebuild where we're in bad positions, but we're growing. But we just have players that don't care about this club, man. Ten Hag and everyone that backed him with 600 million is responsible for this. This is the worst Manchester United squad I've ever seen in my life. Sorry, guys. Sorry. To think we have Liverpool away in a week, another 7-0 or worse. Oh, it's going to be worse. Liverpool might genuinely do double digits against us. They might genuinely do double digits. Let's get the stats up. Let's see some stats. Who got the assist for Newcastle? Anthony Gordon. I don't know why Xerxes was taken off now that I'm thinking about it. Why wasn't Casemiro or Eriksen taken off? It's really embarrassing for Xerxes, man. Shame. 50% possession, 3 shots for United and 0 shots on target. Newcastle have had 11 shots and 4 shots on target. Shocking, man. Absolutely shocking. I don't know what to say anymore. I genuinely don't know what to say anymore. So tired of this club, man. So tired of this club. And what they put me through and what they put us through. Come, let's watch Kieran McKenna's side. We're Ipswich fans. Does anybody want to go on loan with me as a fan? Instead of supporting Manchester United, we go on loan and we go support a smaller team. Obviously, we're not going to win every game, but when we do, it'll be a lot more. Let's support. I like Ipswich. I like Ipswich, man. Ipswich or like a Fulham or something. Do any of you want to support them? Madueke. Ipswich with a good chance there. I mean Chelsea, sorry. Ipswich do well to defend it. Best player and worst player of the half. I know it's hard for you guys because every player was crap for us. Who was the best player for us? Hoyland was crap. Ahmad's not been good. Xerxes wasn't great. Casemiro's been crap. Ericsson's been crap. Martin's been really crap. Maguire's been crap. Delet's been crap. Manana's been crap. I'd say the worst player of that half is Martinez. And I can't give best player of the half. I don't think a single player had a good game there. I don't think a single player had a good half there. Joel Linton, though, has been the best player for Newcastle, in my opinion. Joel Linton's been everywhere. Why not Joel Linton or Bruno G? But I'd give it Joel Linton. He's an absolute workhorse, man. That was disgraceful. Maybe I'm overacting, but there's no quality anyway. I don't see any solution, and neither does it. Bro, clicks. I don't know how long you've been in the stream for, but that is the chat. That entire half. I don't know if you were in the stream for that half. That's exactly what we've been saying the entire time. It was an absolute disgrace. I said it earlier. We are playing. This feels worse than what it felt like leading up to the West Ham match that Eric Ten Hag got sacked after. You know that period that we just felt, okay, Ten Hag's going to get sacked, and then it just kept elongating until West Ham. It feels worse than that period of football. It just the vibe and the feeling of today is just, yeah, it's awful. I think I could only support Plymouth Argyle as Rooney is in charge. Lol. Maybe Leicester because Rude's in charge. Or Ipswich because Kieran McKenna's in charge. They're both Premier League teams. Although I don't like Leicester, so I'd probably support Ipswich more. Although I do love Rude. So maybe I would. But I feel like Ipswich are a much more wholesome team. Oh my word, Ipswich just scored a second. Ipswich just scored a second. Axel Disasi with the Axel disaster. Nah, I just joined in a few minutes ago. Yeah, we've been saying that, man. This has turned into an Ipswich versus Chelsea hate watch, and oh my word. I mean, to be honest, Ipswich are our rivals, not Chelsea. But fair enough. Well done, Ipswich. Let's go. Yeah, Axel Disasi with a shocker. Gives the ball away to the hip to lap. Lots of work for him still to do. Does well. Gives it to Hutchinson. And slots it in the bottom corner. 2-0 Ipswich. Amani Hutchinson. Please answer my super chat questions, lol. Did you make a super chat? I didn't know you. So what are the 5 super chats and do we get? What do we get for reaching that, lol? Can't help tonight, but my plan is to helping big time in the new year. Oh no. So no, don't worry about it. Don't stress about it. So for some reason, I saw this thing. It allows you to set goals for the stream. So you can set a goal for like how much super chats you want, or how much chats you're aiming for in the stream, and then a prize or like a result or whatever for getting that thing. So I just did that to just see what it was like. I actually can stop it. I can delete it quickly. Remove goal. But I was just kind of experimenting with it because I was like, oh, cool. So yeah, maybe we'll do experiment with more of that in the new year. But um, basically that's how it works. And I don't know. So what I would say to you is I can create some goals like every now and then, obviously. But I want you guys to suggest what you guys would want as like the end goal. So like if we were to reach that amount, what would you um what what like result and what would you want to get out of it? Like, what would you like to see? What would you like us to do on the channel or do on the stream? Something like that. I don't know. Whatever you comes to your mind and you want as like a prize, what did you want? Yeah. Here's Caicedo, now Cole Palmer, Kukurea, Christopher Nkunku, now Dasasi, and he's whacked it into the stadium. Oh, Aston Villa scored a second. Morgan Rogers. Okay, United players are back out. Let's watch this crap. Again. Again. Put it back for the Liverpool game and I'll help. I appreciate it. I'll keep that in mind. Much appreciated. We love United. Jason Tindall at the back. Main character syndrome. No changes in the second half as well. Hoyland with a crap touch again. We love United. Flip's sake, Nicholas Jackson's come on. That's what I didn't want, man. Wanted him to stay offside because Ain't Nori got me 10 points. I just saw a kid in the crowd looking very miserable because of this performance and the fact that he now has to pay an extra £66 to watch this performance. Yeah, it's tough, bro. I feel him. Here's Martinez. Now Casemiro. Ball over the top to Ahmad against Dan Burn, who by the way is like 6'8". No, Anthony Gordon. Last touch of Manu. I don't know. I'm not gonna sing that. 350k to miss that. Absolute prat. So much time as well. Absolute prat. I think he's referring to Casemiro. There's Ahmad. These players acting like the ball's a bomb, for flip's sake. Good night, man. I can't lie, that was horrible. That was horrible to watch on Xerxes. Booed off and booed down the tunnel. Don't get me wrong, he's been terrible, but so has the whole team so far. Xerxes has only been there for a few months, and there's bigger problems at this club that have been there long before him. Mazraoui tries to get a shot off. Casemiro and gives great pass to Dubravka. Now this is ugly. My goodness. Wow, it's over. Casemiro's on 500k a week, by the way. Xerxes needs to leave. Leave, man. Poor guy doesn't deserve this treatment. Newcastle get hit. Swarm Ahmad. Get it. Swarm Ahmad, and our entire threat is gone. Amarim is going berserk, becoming increasingly animated with the general incompetence on show. Ronaldo was rarely getting goal shots at 23. Yet we have to. Martinez with the foul there. He left a winning team, and he left a team winning a guaranteed title to manage these fools. We get heartbroken by United. We are, I can't. I don't even have energy. I don't have. Slowly falling out of love with this football club, man. Slowly falling out of love with it. We'd help ourselves more if we could pass a ball. By Maguire. Given away by Eriksson. Cobby. Kobe does well. Brilliant play by Kobe Mainoo. That's more of what we normally see from him. Here's Hoyland. Ahmad. Right foot. Block. Finally, a little bit of football being played. Yeah, here's the low. How he's gonna do nonsense with that. Kobe. Kobe's playing well. Oh, Casemiro's giving it away. We'd help ourselves more if we could pass the ball. You'd think so, wouldn't you? Kieran Trippier's hamstring is gone. You were right. Take it, you right it on the table. This team couldn't win a pub Sunday league. We should protect Casemiro's value and sell him. Or his value's gone, man. Got a little bit of momentum here, but nothing good. We've gone from a 1 out of 10 to a 3. Giving it away again. We could genuinely maybe win the Europa League and also get relegated at the same time. We could be the first team in the championship in the Champions League. Would that be the first? I don't know. Noah Threados, Josh, we need to get rid of 19 players ASAP. I don't care what people say. Our squad team is not good enough. I'm sorry, we're 14th place and we're in a relegation battle. I agree with you 100%, bro. And our squad, with the squad we have and the players we have, we deserve to be in a relegation battle. And the whole squad needs to be shipped apart from Kobe, Euro, and Ahmed. The whole squad. Mainoo shots. Lots of bodies in the way. Here's Ahmad. Kobe. Eriksson, ball back in. Ericsson. Here's Cobby. Delo, Maguire, off the post. Delete. Ah. Fair play. We've actually tried something. Noah in the chat. Not that Noah, but yeah. Here's a Noah. Welcome to the chat, Noah, by the way. You're most absolutely welcome. We have another Noah that normally comes in the chat as well, so that's, I assume, who Jeff is thinking about. Ahmad. Oh, bad challenge from Ahmad. Oh, great header. Great header by Maguire. Can't do anything. I was watching past United games from 06, 07, and the big difference is they were much more direct and now and getting to good positions and pass sideways and backwards. Yeah. 100%, bro. Yes, Casemiro. Rasmus Højlund loses it. This is quite literally the worst thing he could actually do. I'll be real. Amara needs to change his formation. It's quite clearly the worst thing. This is the worst performance we've seen in our life. Oh, I've seen in my life, and then it's like we say this every week. Every week is a new worst day of our lives. Just relegate us, man. This is not our level. Lenny Yoro and Alejandro Garnacho coming on. It's over fast. Garnacho, get Garnacho on before Rashford. In and out by Newcastle. I mean, Casemiro off. Alejandro Garnacho on. Martinez off. Harry Maguire's the captain. Guess who's back? Back again. Hoyland's not going to get that. I ended stream early for Wolves. I want to do it for this game, but I know I probably shouldn't. Good challenge by Mazraoui. Man United. They make my life miserable, man. Ipswich are actually going to get a proper result against Chelsea. Casemiro has to go, can't play again. Varane's greatest achievement isn't winning 15 plus career trophies. It's making the Sandro Martinez. Oh. Anana does well there. Brilliant play by Newcastle. Here's Leniero. Maguire. Lewis Hall over the bar. But Isaac again. Terrible challenge by Delo. Bruno G. Tonali. Livramento ball in. Sorry, I've been deadly silent. It's probably boring as hell to watch. It's just I'm realizing how crap we are, man. It's nothing to talk about. Yes, Ahmad. Ahmad shoots to his left. Mazraoui ball in. Duh, 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 duh. Ugh. Oh my word, Yara's almost scored his first goal. Close. That would have been lovely. He's so tall. Inches away. Rashford warming up there on the touchline. Garnacho. Oh, what a shock. He's lost the ball. Loki, we should have scored like 3 goals long. Rashford's done at United. You can tell Aaron doesn't want to bring him on. Can't blame individuals. Every single player was garbage today, subs included. I feel so sorry for you and all the young United fans who haven't seen those glory years. How far this club has fallen. It's sad, man. It's really sad. And yeah, we just have to survive with just this, and hopefully we'll get better. But yeah, I mean, old enough to identify the problems, too young to be able to enjoy the pain before. To enjoy the pleasure before the pain and the virus infected my club. Just too young. I mean, I was like 5 when Sir Alex Ferguson retired. These players, man. They see me rolling. They hating. Oh, Ahmed's won it. Foul. There's Lewis Hall. Ahmed's long-term future is at right wing back under Amram, and we need a right 10 in the summer. I'm never gonna speak on this João Felix performance. Oh, that's a. Oh, Brighton. 2-2. João Pedro again with the assist. Let's go. Let's go. 2 assists for my boy. Doesn't even matter, does it? Eriksen's been so bad today. I say that like not every single other player has been bad, but they have. Chuck in my white sea, you're the crap seas. Wow, on my side, I don't know why. Arse, slot. Call me out to singing Liverpool tunes, bro. Reeks. Anthony. Anthony is coming on. Rashford there. Michael. Yellow card, Fabian Shaw. Not like it means crap. Can we at least score one lol third blank in a row? Yeah, I don't think it's happening, bro. Jins, CFC Jin says, I've had enough. We're back. We're back. Was fun while it lasted. Few injuries and we're the same old Chelsea. It could be worse. You guys got a couple of good wins and left us behind. Hoyland, terrible touch, loses it. He left us behind, man. We were meant to be in the trenches together. We genuinely, you're on 35 points now. We genuinely might not even get to the points you're on currently. Because you could say, oh, but we'll get wins against this team and that team. But we lost to Bournemouth. We lost to Wolves. We lost to Wolves. Wolves are 17th, and they were literally they were 19th before the win against us. And now they're 17th. We single-handedly took Wolves out of the relegation zone. Oh. Can you guys still see me? Sorry. Ericsson, Mainu, into Mazraoui, and now Ahmad, block, Hoyland! Oh, Ericsson over the ball. We straight offside. I wanna cry. Why is this my life? Yeah. We straight offside. United can't go wrong in the current left back market. Hi, boys, it's Joe Willett coming on. Bro, we're losing 2-0 to a relegation team, bro. Welcome to my club, bro. We lost 2-0 to a relegation team last week. Was it last week or the week before? Either way, we did, bro. Welcome to my club. Yeah, last week. Or midweek, I should say. I genuinely believe that Dan James was better than Alejandro Garnacho. I deserve to get Bruno, but Sandro Martinez and Casemiro want. For those people who have an agenda against Rashford and Bruno, how's life without the problems, hey? How's life without the problems? Bruno's a problem, isn't he? Rashford's the problem, isn't he? Get them out of a club and all our problems will be solved. Penalty. Has to be a penalty. Ericsson. I think we've worked out our problem. Player power has ruined the club for years, and Amorim has stopped this. The players have down tools and defiance. Yes, but there's way more bigger player problems than Rashford. Far bigger than just Rashford. Comparing Højlund to Lukaku is so disrespectful to Lukaku. Ruben Amorim will have a 36% win rate after this game. They're gonna have to bring some players in. They're gonna have to bring some players in the January transfer window. United fans already leaving the ground. Can't believe Rashford is seen as a bigger problem as Anthony. I didn't even notice Anthony was on the pitch. I need someone to just 2-foot. Anthony. Ahmed, now Garnacho. He's going to give the ball away, isn't he? It's one a ricochet. And then he's lost the ball. Who would have thought that? We're so crap. We're so crap. Oh my word, we are so crap. Thanks as always, Josh. Not a good watch again, but let's hope for a big January. We can only hope. Keep faith in Ruben Amorim, everyone who's watching. Just keep faith in Ruben Amorim. Stick by the manager. Get rid of the players. Thirty seconds left. Garnacho shocking, man. 2-0. 2-0 Newcastle, it finishes. First time we've allowed Eddie Howe to win at Old Trafford. 3 blanks in a row. Flipping idiots, man. Thanks everyone for watching. I'm going to end stream as soon as possible. Sorry, I just need to get away from United. But you guys have been awesome. I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed now. But don't let that bum me out. Enjoy your New Year's Eve and enjoy your New Year's. Unfortunately, we will see you again for another United game. But I am keen and very excited to see you guys again. Maya's in the chat. Hey, says Maya. Yeah, we're going to end stream. But massive shout out to everybody. who tuned in. Let's see there. Maya, obviously. Jeff, Donnie, Tim, Rui, I Love United. Clicks joined in the chat. Noah, Theodos, CFC Ginger, Grantis, and obviously, yeah. So, massive shout out to all of you. You guys have been awesome. You guys have been awesome this entire year. Massive shout out to all of you. And for everybody who's been a part of the community in 2024. And hopefully we can go to 2025 with a lot of positivity and something to look forward to. But keep trusting Amarim and let's get rid of these players. Unfortunate way to end the year, but don't let it bum you out. I've come to realize that you don't want to rely on Manchester United for your mood. So yeah, shout out to all of you. Take care. Make sure if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace.